What's going on, beautiful people? It is your boy Knowledge, seven-figure entrepreneur, and I've been in the notary space for about 10 years. Today, I want to talk to you all about how I made $4,500 in 5 days during the notary slow season. So one thing I want to say is when a lot of notaries and people that have just been in the notary industry for a very long time come to me, one of the things that they always say is like, oh yeah, everything has slowed down because of slow season. Everything has slowed down because of slow season. And when they say this to me, the first thing that comes to my mind is, honestly, that's not true. The only reason that they think that it's happening because of slow season is because they don't understand a good client acquisition method. And what I mean by that is they don't understand how to consistently get clients. Because when you say that things are a slow season, it's really just a way, it's really just a cop out. You say it is a slow season, but what's a slow season for you is not a slow season for me. And we're marketing in areas that aren't much different from each other. So it's kind of one of those things that it's easy to say because then it justifies the reason as to why you're not getting clients right now. But a lot of times when people say, oh, it's a slow season, to me, I'm like, everything is perfectly fine to me. There's no slow season here on my end. So with that being said, the first thing I do is I didn't accept the slow season narrative, right? I didn't accept the slow season narrative. Because like I said, when it comes to like excuses, if you sell yourself the fact that, oh, it's a slow season, then you're just gonna think that the results that you're getting is normal. You see what I'm saying? So I looked for those who still needed documents signed instead of waiting for the demand to come back. And honestly, the demand never really went away. You were just not marketing correctly, or you just weren't looking in the correct places. But to say that, oh, it was a slow season, so I'm just not gonna get business, is not necessarily true. There's always a way that you can get business. You just don't understand how to get business during probably the month that it is for you. So it's better to take on the fact, or it's better to believe that, okay, maybe I'm just doing something wrong rather than blaming it on something that's outside of your control. What is inside of your control? What can you actually handle, right? What can you actually handle? Moving on to the next thing, I targeted urgent and time-sensitive work. So meaning this is when those that say that's a slow season, maybe it might be a slow season for, let's say home loans or something like that, but you still have people that need school forms done. You still have people that need apostilles done. You still have people that need general notary work done. All these other type of documents are still available to do. So what I would focus on is targeting urgent and time-sensitive work, things that need to get done quick and in a hurry. So for example, sometimes some of these tow companies individuals need people to come to notarize their documents so they can get their car off the tow. That's something that's time-sensitive. People that are in those type of positions aren't trying to wait there forever to have their stuff taken out of the tow company places. They just want somebody to come over there quickly and urgently. Same thing with hospitals. When it comes to hospitals and people need to get things notarized, they're not just trying to sit there for days on end waiting for someone to help them get out their situation. So you just need to target urgent and time-sensitive work, and it's your job, your idea, your responsibility to find out what in your area is time-sensitive, what can you actually focus on that's going to bring in more income, and how can you provide a service. See, the whole idea of being an entrepreneur period is finding a gap in the market, finding a problem that you can fix, and then fixing that problem. It's not looking at a problem and saying, oh, I can't fix it because it's a slow season. No, find a way to make it work. So target urgent and time-sensitive work, one of the best things that you could do. So a lot of things that you can do as well with time-sensitive work is you can also focus on filling gaps with short notice bookings. So this is kind of like, it's kind of similar to number 2, but let me write it out for you. So people that need things, for example, like the next day requests, the same day requests, those really start to come in handy outside of just those pre-scheduled jobs that you're used to getting. So maybe the season is slower in the sense that people don't want to plan things out a day and ahead. They just might need it the same day. or they just might need it the next day. Don't write those off, and pay close attention to more jobs that's coming in like that. Because maybe you have jobs where people are needing somebody to come within the same day. Even if it's not time sensitive, they may want somebody to still come in the same day, but you might turn these jobs down because they didn't give you enough notice in advance. But you're not understanding that the time has just changed. You just have to adjust to the market and make it work. If people need it the next day, then you need to find a way to have it done the next day. And the beautiful part about having a signing agency or signing service is you don't even have to be the one that's doing the notary signing. You just need to understand the skills, the tools, the operations, and the flow in which you can get things done. But you don't necessarily have to go out there yourself and notarize the document. You can if you choose to, but you don't have to do that. There's always another way. You're an entrepreneur. Figure it out. Moving on. Stack multiple small wins daily. That's going to help you. So honestly, one of the things that you can do is adjust to the times when it comes to seasons that you may seem that slow. And how you do this is by adjusting your prices a little bit. Maybe at this point in time, somebody doesn't want to pay 100. Maybe people wouldn't just pay. Maybe people just want to pay $60. And if they do want to pay $60 or $70, it's then in your best interest to stack multiple of those appointments in a day. So if you can't get 3 people at 100, maybe you need to get more people at $70 in that day, stack those appointments up so then you can get to your daily minimum that you're working towards. So you kind of have to think outside of the box, adjust to the market, and figure out, okay, how can I still continue to make a living from this business or from this job without having to go back to a 9 to 5? And the beauty about having a signing service is that you're not only within the same area that you're working in. You can work in an area or a city that's right by your city, that's right near your city. You just need the tools. You just need the tools, and you just need the ideas on how you can do that. So one of the things that I love to do is reactivate my old clients. So I have a buddy and business partner that has a cleaning business. And one of the things that he loves to do is reach back out to his reactive and his recurring clients. So one of the things that he has some of his employees do, excuse me, is they're consistently reaching out. So outside of even his marketing department, he has a team that's focused on consistently reaching out to old clients, especially clients that got forms done where they meet, excuse me, my bad guys, where they may need extra people to come out, and especially when it comes to forms where they may need to have more notarizations done in the future, he reaches back out to those type of people. Well, for his cleaning business, but that's what you can do within your notary business. Reach out to people that have forms that, like, okay, I'm looking at this form, he may have more work. So you can call those up. You can have somebody on your team call those people back, and just reactivate the clients. See if they need something done, see if anything is coming up, talk to them. Because if the season is slow, perfect. That means you have more than enough time to reach back out to your old clients that you've developed throughout the year and ask them if they need help with anything. And even if they don't need help with anything, think about it. If a business calls you and say, hey, we're just checking in, or did you need any assistance or anything? Okay. If not, just let us know. We'll be happy to help. We'll even give you a 20% discount if you have everything you need. But thanks for thinking. We're just checking in to make sure everything was good on your end. It sounds good. It sounds good. Even if they don't need something done, now you're on the forefront of their mind if something does happen to come off. And if you're telling me out of hundreds of customers, one of them aren't going to call you to do something, then you must be out of your mind. Because at least you could at least get one of them. And even if it's one, that's way better than what you were getting now, which is probably nothing in your slow season. But you just have to find ways, think outside of the box. But it's up to you. So another thing I do is focus on high intent customers only. High intent customers only. And what I mean by that is I filtered out all these low value inquiries and prioritize people that were ready to book now. So all those tire kickers, I'm not even trying to have a conversation with you because money's slowing down right now. The season is slow and I need to bring no money in. So people that were high intent, needed more customers, needed more business, or needed a notarization done, I'm focusing on those people and the people with money. Those are who you want to focus on. because in times where it's hard to get other customers, the customers that are coming in, some of the times you're able to charge them a little bit more, which can kind of raise your bottom line or at least help you sustain yourself during your season. So these are the things that I did to help me make 4,500 in 5 days during that notary slow season. And as a signing service, you can still make way more than this. This you can do a day if you have the correct systems, the correct structure. But if you're a notary that's out here that's been in the notary business and is struggling, or you're a brand new notary, or if you're somebody that wants to come into the notary industry because you see the value of having a boring business that can pay you out even during times of a recession, hit that link in the bio. We'll talk to you. Somebody on my team will reach out. I will reach out. We can talk about how we can help scale your business and see the things and the inefficiencies in your business on which we can help you with. But anyways, hopefully you like this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. If you found this helpful, make sure to join our free Notary Knowledge Academy. It's the #1 community for all notaries. And if you need one-on-one mentorship on how to grow your business from 3 to 8K plus in your notary business, all the links are down below. Go ahead and click that, and I'll see you guys on the inside.